looks like it's going to rain. We're in Stoke. We're passing through Stoke, a suburb of Nelson. Just entering Stoke. Still got a countdown there. It's supposed to be Woolworths. Haven't changed the signage. Oh well. It's a pretty busy little town for approximately 7:30 in the morning in the AM. 28th, Monday the 28th of July 2025. An old Stoke Waitomo petrol, discount petrol. This down here used to be where my first ever tattoo studio was that I worked out of professionally. It's now a block of houses right along here where these new houses are, right there. That's where my old shop was many years ago. And I've washed the bloody truck out. Hold up. Something missing there. Move to the next bay. Yep, that'll do. Well, that's that done. I had about bloody 10 minutes on the high pressure shampoo. Too much for $2. And then I did the rinse and yep, minute. Yeah, got 10 minutes bloody soaping it up. Too much. Man, that's mental. Traffic is mental. It must be around coming up to 9 o'clock or something. This is the morning rush traffic, work traffic, school traffic. We're going into, I'm in Richmond at the moment, so we're going into Nelson to work and whatnot. So I thought I'd duck out of it. I don't want to get caught up in that. So I'm in the Woolworths car park. The supermarket's behind me. And I'll probably go in there, have a bit of a poke around, kill some time before I head back. Kia ora. Bit of a dodgy looking day, even though the sun's out. I think it's going to rain later on. Got me a trolley. Shopping looks bloody shocking. Jesus. Basically $40 worth of stuff I don't really need. Oh well. No shopping bag today. What are those things? Disney discs. Maybe Piper knows what those are. That's my muckle. Good price for these things, $9, normally like $16. I think that was like $8.99 for this. All pretty good. $41 for everything that you saw there. I didn't really need any of it, maybe just the butter. Everything else I just bought because couldn't help myself. Anyway, traffic's eased off a bit now. I'm not sure what the time is. I'll have a quick look. Time is 9:21. So we passed the rush hour, it's all over and done with. Back to some kind of normality. So it shouldn't be too much hassle getting back out onto the main road, and home shouldn't get hung up in traffic. Kia ora, too much. One good thing. Well, get out of here. It's not a bad little supermarket in there. Like I said, I only just went in there to kill time. Let that traffic ease up. Ended up costing me $41. Oh, those bloody brakes. Jesus. Squeaky motherfucker. So sort of like the halfway point between Stoke and Richmond, this roundabout here. So we're heading into Stoke. It's the Freezing Works Alliance Freezing Works on my right, over there. Saxton Field to your left, to my right, that way. Alliance was on my left. Freezing Works. sun's still shining, so that's something, I suppose. Yeehaw! Woohoo! Good one. We have some sun. I don't know how long that's going to last, because we are in for another few days at least of heavy rain again. Rain warnings all over the top of the south. So yeah, this might be our last sunny, overcast day today. Bunnings on my left. It's the car park, you can see. Saxton Lodge Motels over there. So we stayed there a few times. Also when my brother and my nephew came down for work, we stayed in there. They stayed in there as well for like a week. And I went up and seen them a couple of times while they were here for a kite. Yeah, it looks like it's probably going to rain sooner rather than later. Those big bloody threatening clouds. We watched the bloody World Women's Heavyweight Boxing Championship yesterday for Undisputed Heavyweight Boxing Championship of the World. I watched it. I downloaded the DAZN app so that I could watch that. See our own Lani Daniels from Pipiwai up north, up in the far north, take on the world's greatest female boxer ever, apparently. She's got about 17 bloody belts and three different weight classes. Now fighting at the prestigious heavyweight, which is what Lani Daniels, also a two-time world champion, fought her for undisputed women's world heavyweight champion yesterday. 10-round fight. It went the distance, and by God, I was proud as of Lani. She just about bloody, I know what didn't look pretty. I think she lost every round. That'd be fair to say. But it was a bloody good fight. She did bloody well. Felt really proud. Me and my wife watched it, and we both feeling mean aroha, and felt her mana. She was awesome. God, she's a tough girl. Why he need talk too much. Awesome effort there, Lani. So proud of you. That was awesome. And nothing but respect. And hold your head up high, of course. That's something to look back on and be proud as of. That girl's Clarissa Shields, who the champion. Yeah, she's pretty good, but she couldn't bloody knock out Lani Daniels. Man, she got a tough jaw, that's for sure. She took her best, and she dished that out too. She dished out some bloody good whacks. So yeah, it's a good fight. Anyway, this is Stoke. We're in Stoke now, Stoke Lights. The old hometown. Used to live in Stoke for many years, probably about 15 years, something like that. Long time. I've lived along the main road, Stoke here. It's all changed so much now since those days. I guess it's for the better. It's just the way the world is, changing all the time. But back in the day when we lived here, back before all the supermarkets and everything else were there, it was such a cool little hive of activity and fun. They had little restaurants you can go to, little, you know, not the flash type, just the ones where you can go down and get a steak, eggs and chips or something, or sausages, eggs and chips, and just sit there and eat it. Won't cost you a fortune. They had, of course, the Video Easy there, That was a regular thing we did with the kids. They had good specials, like, I don't know, it was rent one get one free on Tuesday or something like that, or half price, new releases that is. So we used to yeah, it was just good fun times back then. Things seem to have become a lot more stressful as the world moved on and is moving on, and a lot more expensive. That goes without saying. Jesus, really don't know how you know, some people can survive. You know, the people that aren't earning a lot and people on benefits and things like that. It's just amazing how they are managing to get by. The price of, like, butter, for instance, the cheapest one I could get today was $8.99, and you know, for a pound of butter, that's just absolutely disgusting. In our own country, to be paying that where it's bloody made, Fonterra, making it, producing it and sending it overseas and exporting it and making a fortune, and selling it at those prices to us here in New Zealand, you know, where it's made, is ridiculous. He did try and explain himself a bit, the CEO of what's the name of that outfit? The big outfit, the bloody Fonterra, that's the one. Tried to explain himself on the news the other night a little bit, saying something about market global pricing, that's what it is, sort of thing, and you can't have two prices, something like that anyway. And the reporter asked him, have you know, ever been into the supermarket? And he said, yeah, I actually have, and I know it's expensive, but you know, it's what it is, sort of thing like that. And she said, oh, and how much do you earn? And he said, it's not about money. And she said, you're on a $6 million per year salary. $6 million, it's like $500,000, $500,000 every month. That's the pay he's on, and he's going. He said that he's feeling it when he went into the supermarket, and things are expensive. Whatever. He has no idea. Let's be honest and fair. He has no idea realistically how people that are on a strict, tight budget, pensioners, beneficiaries, solo mums, people on low incomes, that's where it's hitting hard the most. And he does not understand that. He's all shit. And yeah, surely they could sell it cheaper, you would think, but I don't know. But I thought that was interesting anyway. His ridiculous annual pay of $6 million. My God. It's ridiculous. Why would any person be entitled to getting that much money? It's ridiculous. However, it is what it is, and the economy is what it is, and people are managing to do it somehow or other. But yeah, we're now in Tahunanui. It's kind of like the halfway point between Stoke and Nelson. Tahunanui being halfway point to Nelson from Stoke. KFC. Ooh. Mine is snack lunch, but it's only like 9:30. It's starting to look more and more grey, covering up that sun. It's cool. Green for go. Look at that cheeky bugger. He's in the slow lane too, and did the old drive-by on the bloody slow lane. And give me your indicators you're going to cut in front of me. Cheeky bugger. I don't know where I'm saying that for. I would have done the same thing. But yeah, whinge and moan about it when someone does it to me. Not even. I'm just saying. Just pointing it out, that's all. Yeah, it's not too choppy out there, the sea. It's not too choppy yet. A lot of it looks rocky though. White caps further out, not much in. Oh, we got lights along here. Yeah, great. Oh no, thank God. Yeah, this has been closed due to all the slips from the flooding. Actually, the last two bouts of heavy rain over the last month or so, both times they closed Rocks Road because of the slips. It came down and covered right across the road. You can see where it's, well, I can see. And we're here, for example, it was all across the road here, and I'm driving past. It just keeps slipping down that mounted on my right side. Every time it rains, they've put about 20 million tons of spray on concrete over the decades to try and keep the hill up. That's just all slips away. It's just a waste of bloody taxpayers' money putting that shit up. Yeah, should have left the trees alone that were growing on it. That's the best thing. But yeah, I reckon that Rocks Road, this road that I'm driving on now, will probably be closed to the public, closed for good in the next decade. Just be too dangerous, I'd say, unless they do something drastic to keep it open. I can't see it staying open to the public for any longer than a decade from now. It's just my personal opinion. Yeah, anyway, coming up to we're just touching on the outskirts of Nelson along the port side. Port side on my left, coming up to the lovely flash apartments on my right. Good fish and chip shop in there on my left. Haven's fish and chips, pretty good in there. Pretty expensive, but they're pretty good. Everything's expensive these days, isn't it? That looks like Marine Parade and Napier. Those, I don't know the name of those pine trees back there. It always reminds me of Napier's Marine Parade back in the day. If you know, you know. I don't know if they're even still there now, those types of pine trees along Marine Parade and Napier I'm talking about. A couple of bloody big walnut trees along here, one there, one back, and is that one there? I'm not sure, but yeah, you get a free feed of bloody walnuts when that's in season, all over the bloody the little island. Help yourself. Right, heading out of Nelson, bypassing Nelson. So if I turn left here, which I'm not, it takes you to Port Nelson. On my right, over the bridge, is Nelson and Trafalgar Park. And on my left, out of sight, is Sea Lords down the end there, and Tallies. This the main roundabout, Trafalgar roundabout. If you go around it, you'll go into the heart of Nelson. We're not, we're going home. Back out to the farm. Kia ora. yeah, and for your information, which you probably noticed anyway, because that's why I went into town to clean out the back, the plastic cover tub that goes in the back, the liner goes in the well side, absolutely caked in mud and muck and bloody stones and gravel and cardboard and bloody plastic and heaps of shit from their big Rollerworks drawer and shelving unit that was in it previous. I managed to sell it. I had it, that one was worth about probably around $1,100-$1,200 brand new. So I had it advertised for like $800 on the offer, just to get it out, get rid of it really. And a guy, a young builder fella, local, he ended up buying it, and he was absolutely wrapped with it. Fitted in his ute perfectly, so came to a good, quick arrangement. Sort of all went down within a half an hour, and yeah, so that's gone. Got some space in the back. Yeah, that thing weighed about 200 plus kilograms, so I really feel it with fuel economy now. It's a lot less. It could have been over that, could have been 300 kgs. She was a bloody big ass unit. They had to take the drawer out first. They couldn't move it as two decent sized men. So they took the drawer out first and were struggling with that even, and then the unit itself, the frame, sort of solid steel and that was heavy as too. This cheeky bugger passing me. But they managed to get it all out, put it in his truck right in front of me. Perfect fit, needs a good clean now. And yeah, I just had muck, absolute filth to clean. But still, I need to get in there with a scrubbing brush or something really, and give it a good bloody scrub. But it's better than what it was. Yeah. No, nearly home. We're just at the top of the hill and coming down the other side, the Cable Bay Road too, not spin you around. A little bit more brisk out here, a little bit darker and greyer. We're on Cable Bay Road now, heading home, and yeah, she's darker out here too. Gloom and doom as we approach home. The closer we get in, but the further out of town we go, the better. My wider is. Feel good. Back to my sanctuary, inner peace. Certainly got that out there in spades. Only one thing to give you a dirty look out there is bloody sheep in the paddock. Kia ora. Here we are. It was a good run down the drag strip, being Multipa Road. Takes us to Delaware Bay. Beautiful. Like glass. Today. Nice. Oh, that rubbish guy's been recycling and that. And here we are up onto the block. Nearly there. Kia ora. Too early to bloody check the mailbox down there, because that doesn't come till later on. So we'll bypass that and just head on home. Kia ora. Oh, there's some raindrops on the window. Little shower drops. She's starting. Won't be long. Hopefully it'll last the day out before we get into it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the little today's little vlog, little video, little episode. Another trip into town. Do sweet FA. Glad to be back on the block. I'll catch you on the next one, eh? Kia ora. Too much. Have a good one.